ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Count remains full. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Irvin.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. Ervin is usually more of a threat when if that trend continues. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Thames will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Luis Castillo gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping in, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first, but foul. Swing and a liner. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they're hoping for a turnaround from Asdrubal Cabrera in the near to be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
Here now is Juan Soto. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Two-0 count. The pitch fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Turner leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Right side hit hard, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Stepping in, Eric Thames, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. He's set, and the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hard hit ball to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope, that's inside. Count 3-0.
Kyle Farmer is on deck. And he needed a sand wedge to hit that ball. 3-1.
There's nothing better as a pitcher than throwing what should have been ball 4, but you're able to get a guy to chase after it anyway.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a...
To start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here now the 2-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin is 4 for 13. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1. A look, now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. This is flared out towards second. There's one. On to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So stepping in, Aristides Aquino, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Men on third with 2 down. And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full. Ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his third walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Casale. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And there's ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Here's the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. In the dirt here, but Suzuki's able to keep it in front of him. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
The 3-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Reds strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home.
That's ball two.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0.
Ball two. The count is 2-1. Hey!
Hit the other way out toward right field. Irvin is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, no pitcher, Patrick.
And now for Washington, Patrick Corbin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2 out with the man at first. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Luis Castillo. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Luis Castillo.
Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Swing and a line drive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 2-2.
Count is 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Phillip Ervin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, one man out. Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Once more a throw over, being especially careful here. Yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Ready with the 0-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. Kendrick on to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired.
We're back now as the Nationals ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's a good time to discuss their offense, which has been a real source of pride for this club. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of makeup. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading up.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home 3rd. And as you see on the graphic there, that total's good for 3rd place on the Nationals ball club.
Eaton.
In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Count 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. One away now in the Washington 3rd, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. From the stretch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now the 1-0. On the season, Soto possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric.
Standing in, Eric Thames. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. One left for Washington, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Nick Castellanos now.
The left fielder,
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Ripped down the line, but this will get foul. 2-1. Pitch on the way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
the first baseman.
Time now for the Nationals Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Standing in now, Eugenio Suarez. No balls and 1 strike. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. To short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Kyle Farmer reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Turner gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding in, Howie Kendrick is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Howie Kendrick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. A bouncer to the left side. Senzel brings it in. And there's one away.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Settling in now, Kurt Suzuki. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Asdrubal Cabrera. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and Zimmerman has a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Patrick Corbin. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The pause and the 0-2. That's popped up. Farmer moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they're up 1-0. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He'll step in here at 275. 8 home runs and 17 RBIs. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. On the ground to the left side. Kendrick on to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Now batting, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
In now for the Reds, Kurt Casale hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Here it comes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now to the plate, Luis Castillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. One left for Cincinnati. It remains 1-0. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Trey Turner. To make sure you'll be part of the action this summer with a full or partial season ticket plan. Don't miss out. For information, stop by any stadium window and say hello to one of our friendly ticket agents. They'll find the plan to suit your needs.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike one. Oh, and that is right there for strike two.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope, ball one.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Hit down the third baseline. Galvis is there. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had two great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Adam Eaton is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Tony Santillan is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 74, Tony Santillan.
As he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone, and with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Ready for another shot now, Eric Thames. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nationals leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Digging in once again, Nick Senzel will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he won't take any chances on that one, as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. 1-1 to the Reds' leadoff man. Senzel, certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
All even at 2-2.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
So now to the plate, Phillip Ervin, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Zimmerman in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Now at the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
1-0 count. Here it is. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home is a curveball that gets him out in front for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. Has a look, now the pitch. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. A runner on first with 2 away. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
Count even now at 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes.
Yep, 1 and 2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now both runners are breaking. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's set. The 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Ryan Harper answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Here's the 1-0. That swung out and missed, and we're even at 1-1.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The set and the 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Kendrick. Fans, theshownation.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about NFL.
Here comes the first pitch. Too low, 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in, Kurt Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. High and deep to right center. Long run for the center fielder. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Nationals, the third baseman.
Ready once again as Asdrubal Cabrera. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Nope.
Change up low, 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Ryan Zimmerman would be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
To the plate now, Ryan Zimmerman, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Starlin Castro will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Starlin Castro.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Hit on the ground to short. Senzel fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Nats leave a pair, but they're on top 1-0. Daniel Hudson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 44, Daniel Hudson.
Coming to the plate now, Aristides Aquino. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch, and he blew it right by him there.
The 1-2.
Nope, outside.
Hit sharply on the ground. Turner fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second, Casale.
Digging in, Kurt Casale. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-1 now from Hudson.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Jesse Winker will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Two pitches fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, Howie to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Acrobatics that time to the bag to get this double play started. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Amir Garrett gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 50, Amir Garrett.
Here now is Trey Turner trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Trey Turner.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one away now.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Slice down the left side, but foul. fouled away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Adam Eaton now. Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
At the plate, Juan Soto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounder down the line at third. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
And low. It's a ball and a strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Nationals gone in order. They lead it 1-0. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Will Harris.
Ready to begin the 8th. Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Nick Senzel. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. The pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field. A base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Standing in now, Phillip Ervin. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. A runner at first with no outs here. Set with the 0-1 in the dirt, and now let's see, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Just a tick behind for a strike. Harris, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder looking up. To the track, to the wall. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Roenis Elias will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Roenis Elias.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Still only one out in the inning. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Kyle Farmer will be next. One out, nobody on. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball four.
Now that's second base.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And set to go is the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Freddie Galvis. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Down and away, ball one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Belted high in the air out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third, and with that the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the eighth. It's now 2-1 Cincy. Raisel Iglesias is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Leading off the inning, Eric Thames, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Eric Thames.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball one.
The 1-0 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the eighth inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
In now, Howie Kendrick. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
So 2 down now in the Washington eighth, and that'll bring in the catcher Kurt Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Senzel's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-1. Austin Voth enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Aristides Aquino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
That's out.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Eaton going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the catcher, Kurt Casale.
Stepping into the box, Kurt Casale. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And if you're wondering just who remains on the Cincinnati bench, should they think about making a move, there you get a look at him right there. Travis Jankowski will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 31, Travis Jankowski.
Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Ball one. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit hard down the line. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Casale blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Stepping in now, Nick Senzel. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. One pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Phillip Ervin will be next. Second and third here, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now. So digging in now, Phillip Ervin. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Josh Van Meter will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning.
Josh Van Meter.
Line drive, right field, base hit. Now good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 1-2. Popped him up. Suzuki has a play, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Reds 3 and the Nats 1.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Reds. Now playing right field, number 17.
Pedro Strop is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more as Dribble Cabrera. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Strop is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
And he fouls this one off. We'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Victor Robles will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Reds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Amir Garrett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Pedro Strop closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.